All right, Johnny 50 here at Sherman Oaks Post Office. It's a decent sized post office, nowhere near the size of Van Nuys, even though we're close. First Amendment audit, Saturday afternoon. I want to give a shout out to my new buddy, Ohio Guardian. We've been on the phone all this week shooting the shit. He's a really cool dude. He's allegedly coming out here to come do some audits with some of us, so hopefully that ought to be pretty entertaining, if nothing else. I also want to give a shout out to the 4 female subscribers that I have out of close to 4,000. It's sort of like the amount of females at a Rush concert, very disproportionate, so give a shout out to you 4 ladies. Thank you, and let's go in here. Damn, like a Rorschach test, but that looks like a Stegosaurus or a Ninja Turtle or something, if I've ever seen one. Thank you very much. I don't need any help, thanks.
You're just recording in the post office?
Yeah.
Oh, it's illegal to record in the post office.
It is?
Yeah, it's out there posted on the board.
Can you tell me what crime it is?
I can show you.
Well, I don't need to, I want to know if you could tell me what crime it is.
It's a crime because it's a violation of this federal regulation. But however, let me
Okay.
go ahead and call the police and
Okay, perfect. Are you a betting woman? I got $50 if the police don't ID me. Just curious, I do. All right. This is the post office after all. We don't want, you guys are probably well armed, better armed than I am. So there's 9 or 10 cameras in the lobby, but when I show up with a camera, everybody gets a little fidgety. Yeah, that's interesting. That looks like the county morgue over there. That's in case if you want to ship a dead hooker. Or a live hooker, whichever you're into, whatever. I mean... There we go. A little bit of glare. Hello. Hi, I wanted, what's the name of your supervisor again?
Yes.
Dana?
Yeah, what was the name?
Dana.
Dana.
Oh, Madeline, Frida lost the number for Alan's realtor in Provo, Utah. Could you give me that real quick, please?
Jim Swarthout?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Frida's boss.
Who's Frida?
My secretary.
Yeah, she said that she was going to be calling the police on me that filming wasn't allowed in here. So I was just wanted to know if the police were on their way.
I have no idea.
Okay, could you find out for me? Because I'd like to stick around and...
Sure. What is the purpose of the filming?
It's for, I'm gathering content for a news story about the post office for publication. So
Actually, you can ask for permission very easily.
no, I actually don't need to ask, but that's why. But she just said she was going to call the police, so I just wanted to know if she was a person of her word. So if the cops want to come out, that would be great. So it would, you know, can you just ask her? Would that be all right? Thank you so much. What was the name of your supervisor? That's the oldest trick in the book. I'm sure a few of you picked up on that one. Oh, I forgot those cameras. Two up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cameras in here alone.
Yeah, I think they did.
They did?
He told me he did.
Okay. Just let them know I'll make it easy for them. I'll be right here, okay? Alright, I walked next door to take a piss. I'm 50. It happens. Saw the PD rolling up. Figured I'd head back. There he goes again. Looks like he's going to lodge a formal complaint against the intruder.
These postmen are facing letters which have been brought into the sorting office from collections. That is to say, arranging them so that the address is uppermost and the stamp in the top right-hand corner.
Uh-oh, it's a guy with a camera.
It's an inanimate f***ing object.
You're an inanimate f***ing object!
That's an illegal plate right there. What a friendly mailman. God, I feel so warm, such warmth in my heart right now. Uh-oh, suspicious airplane. God, where are the Patriot missiles when you need them, or at least a shoulder-launched Stinger? Somebody's got to say something stupid. We're number one? The post office is number one? I get it. Post office number one. We're number one. We're number one. Nice swerving to me. 6 Zebra Juliet Alpha 286. Good thing I got that on film. Boy, he's gonna be really unhappy when his fucking personal information gets posted online.
Pictures? Who are you taking pictures of?
Exactly. Nobody yet. I mean, nobody with any personality. I can't even believe I got footage of that asshat swerving into me. See, people, that's all right. Here's part of my public education videos. The last guy that came through shot me a peace sign. That guy waved. He genuinely waved at me. That's just what you do. You de-escalate and you don't look like a douchebag. So just remember, DD, de-escalate, not douchebag. Remember that. That's your mnemonic device. You're all on notice. All right, let's see if this guy will try to swerve into me. It's a big area there. Cam back. Cam back, here we go. 7, Echo, Quebec, Tango, 855. Did he have to open his door for that? Are you a post office employee? You know, I can do a Freedom of Information request for your phone. Lot of people acting stupid. Hey, will you tell everybody inside that they should quit while they're behind? Tell them all that they should quit while they're behind. I had a guy that just tried to hit me with his car. Couple of people gave the finger. I'm getting license plates of everybody, so. I get, what? They don't need to know. They could stop and actually have a civil conversation like a human being, but instead, the one guy tried to run me over. I'm pretty sure that that's a criminal offense. But, you know, have a conversation, run somebody over. I could see it. I mean, it's like a coin toss. Say again? I asked Dana to call the cops. They're coming to take me? Are you serious? Because I'm taking pictures? When are they coming? Should I just start running right now? Should I just start? Bro, did they call? Did they call the police? But I'm confused. It's a federal offense? Do I go to, that's federal prison? I go straight to federal prison? I don't even go to county? Damn. Can that be expunged from my record? Sorry about the road noise, folks. He was far away. I was trying to mirror what he was saying to me the best of my ability. The gist was the cops are on their way. Blah, 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 blah. Federal building, blah, blah, blah. No photo, blah, 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 blah. He's got nothing else for me? He's just gonna pull into traffic there instead. There we go. We got a traffic collision there. Nice. Nice move. Yeah, that's it. Blow your horn back. That's always the perfect move when you make a fucking illegal turn. U-turn from the curb. Fuck 'em back. Fucking suspicious as shit. So they've closed up the lobby for the day, but the rest of it is still open for the P.O. boxes. Man, again, these are just not people of their word. You're calling the police or you're not. Which is it? Start to lose my faith in mankind when such repeated lies are perpetrated over and over and over and over and over. But let's face it, isn't that really just like the post office? Oh, we're calling the police on you. We're calling the police on you. Your mail will be on time. Your mail will... Lies straight from the pit of hell. What do we do with him? Come back. Fucking idiots. Here we go.
Hey, how's it going, sir? Just the post office told me that you're recording inside, and I guess they have some new rule that you can't record inside.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
New rule, we should pay the police more. And in return, demand they stop beating up innocent people.
Well, that's what he's telling me. I just
Well,
gotta tell you.
he's ill-informed.
Okay, well.
I'm going to let you read this. This is from the Department of Homeland Security. This is a 2010 memo that allows photographers to photograph inside. It's a publicly accessible area that went out to all federal employees, including post offices. It went out from the Department of Homeland Security because they were sued. Because federal employees...
2010. Well, hey, dude, I don't know if the law changed or not. I'm just telling you, he said it did. So if the postal inspector comes and it did change,
great.
I'm just saying if it did.
Well, why don't you call your supervisor? And because I've been here for hours, so, and they've been threatening to call the police. And
well, there's nothing wrong with you recording them like here. If the rule did change, I'm just telling you, like.
Yeah, and I went inside too.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, like, if the rule did change though.
The rule has.
No, if it did, I'm just saying if it did in that case, and like let's say we find out. Like,
they have policy. Not to film in there. That's with employees, and thank you. They suggest that the public doesn't film. I mean, listen, the law is the law. You can call your supervisor. You can call the DA.
Hey, I'm not.
No. I'm just
saying for the postal enforcer, the guy who actually enforces the laws in your facility.
Great.
If it did change, you know, if he did,
it hasn't changed.
But if it did, can you just please abide by it? If it did.
If it did, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll verify with the postal inspector if it did or not.
Okay.
But just make sure if it did change, just abide by it, just so the postal sector doesn't, you know.
And you're allowed to film out here. You're in public.
Yeah. Right, and I'm allowed to film inside the public area.
We're gonna look at it.
Well, you guys are out of Van Nuys?
Yes.
Great. Can I get a name and a badge number, please?
Oh, I'll just put it on a business card for you.
Well, can I get it? Can you state it for the camera? What is it?
Officer Stauber.
Stauber, and what's the badge number?
Right there, dude. 22.
Okay. How about you, sir?
Case?
32193.
Great.
Thank you for being professional.
So just like I said, if it did change, I don't want you to get in trouble. I know it may have changed recently. I don't know.
No,
I'm
well,
really not informed on postal laws. But if it did, just
I don't know.
abide by it, okay?
I don't know many laws. I know photography laws for sure, and nothing has changed. And so it's also part of this is for publication, and this is actually part of a public and federal employee education program because they don't know the law.
I'm just saying if it did. But hey, dude, as far as I know, it didn't. Right?
Right.
And I gotta look into it because obviously I don't know every law.
Right. No.
So,
I don't expect you to, but I'm just. This gentleman should.
But just be careful, okay? Like if it did, I don't want you to get in trouble for no reason because you know you have a 2010 memo and there's like a new one that came out and like changed law.
I know. I'm in the loop a little bit. I've got an attorney that's very well versed.
And like I said, dude, I have no problem with it.
No, I know.
Especially if it's okay. Like, dude, why should it be a
I
problem?
know, and I'm not trying. Yeah.
3640. Because sometimes rules do change, and
Absolutely.
It's just important to, if the postal inspector did come, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the ramifications are for violating a policy. Just be careful.
Drone strike.
Maybe. I don't know if the postal office,
I mean, you know.
But be careful. They're like a government agency, dude. Like their laws are.
Listen, we've been to the NSA, the FBI, the DEA. We don't federal, local, city. I'll go to the dog pound. You know what I mean? Like I don't anything that's. And part of this is just to show how ridiculous federal employees act around a camera. Frankly, the whole September 11th, blah 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 blah. And I always say, how many cameras allegedly took down buildings during the 9/11 attacks? 0. We should have a fighter escort on every plane that takes off from Van Nuys and Burbank Airport. That's actually.
A lot of fighter jets.
Yep. No, but I mean, let's face it. It was airplanes that did all of the.
I do. So
Great.
case, stopper, and badge numbers get recycled.
Sure.
So that's why we give serial numbers.
Okay.
It stays with us.
Cool.
We're from Van Nuys Station.
Okay.
Like I said, just be careful.
Cool. Yeah. No.
There's nothing wrong with recording until like you cross the line in a government building. You know,
Listen, and I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to go and do something that. I also had a gentleman that I have on film. One of the employees, while I was standing here, swerve his car into me.
Did he hit you?
He swerved his car at me, and I have that on film.
Can I see it?
I'm still recording right now, but are you emailable or something?
Just
you know what I'm going to do? This is going to go up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll tag your name, and you'll see it.
Okay.
And I'm just curious
Did he like try to hit you, or was it?
He swerved. He's being a dick, and he swerved at me.
Yeah.
Like.
But he wasn't like an AGW where he was intentionally trying to run you over.
No. It was more of like.
It's different, you know.
No.
Elements of the crime.
No, absolutely. I mean the severity and so forth.
But,
so.
hey, what's your name?
I didn't give it.
Okay, well, unknown person, citizen, whatever.
Yeah, good citizen.
So just, you know, I understand your right to record.
Right.
Everybody does, right?
Right.
So,
and no, and you
some
guys.
people get annoyed, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying to stop.
Right.
But just, you know, be careful, dude. Just really be careful. I know it's for a documentary or a greater purpose or something.
Right.
But just be careful.
Well, but let me ask you this question. 15 years ago, you saw nonstop videos of police saying, you can't film me, to the point where people got tackled.
Yeah.
Right? Does that happen anymore?
No. Well, we have cameras.
No. But why doesn't it happen anymore?
Probably people are more informed.
People are more informed, and police departments got sued.
Yeah. Like, you know, like I said, recording people, it's a sensitive topic, right? People, like, when they see you recording and there's kids playing, people call like, oh, you're recording kids, can't do that. I'm thinking you can.
Sure,
right?
you can.
But I can just see how some people just are very, like, careful.
Yeah, and listen, and all of the people that I had that came through here, I didn't shoot their face out of respect for that. I'm not here.
It's not that you're doing anything wrong.
Right. Again.
Public facility.
Right, but out of courtesy, I'm not going to shoot the people that came in through here. So.
All right. Well, you have a good night.
Great. Thank you very much. Just curious, what's your name? You work for the post office?
Yes.
Do you have a name? He looks like he's in handcuffs right there. I look like there's a Department of Homeland Security memo here from 2010 that you should talk to your postal inspector about. This is part of a public education campaign for federal, state, local, city, down to the dog catcher. So, just FYI. I'll be back in a week. All right, so I'm back at my domicile, and this is what I received. Here's where it gets really sexy. This is amazing. 9/23/17, 1900 hours, incident number 3640. No crime at this time, advised to follow all postal laws. Are you fucking kidding me? That is so amazing. And Mrs. 50 says I was following all postal laws because she owns me.
That's right, bitch.